afternoon to all. Now, technically first session of this 5 days FDP program on organizational behavior is going to be started. And for that, I would like to welcome our respectable Professor Ajay Bagh, sir, who is the Dean, Commerce and Management, Indira Gandhi National Tribal University, Amarkantak. Professor Bagh published a large number of research papers and cases in the different renowned journal of management. And before joining to Amarkantak, this Iguntu University, he was also in the VBS Purvanchal University, Jaunpur, in the different capacity. Professor Bagh is very renowned in the field of organizational behavior and human resource management. He has a various degree, including law also. So without taking too much time, I would like to request respectable Professor Ajay Bagh, sir, to deliver his speech. Professor Bagh, sir.
So how much time you are giving me, Amit ji?
Sir, around total time is 1 hour 30 minutes, but due to some late in the inaugural function, okay, you can little bit certain, and you can also use some discussion or some practical examples as you wish. Session is with you, sir. And
so thank
you know better than us, sir.
So thank you very much once again,
sir.
Amit ji.
Yes, sir.
So let me start the session.
Yes, sir.
Kadiye Pada Pankajam Namami Devi Narmade. Narmade Har. Namaskar and very good afternoon to all from the holy land of Ma Narmada, Amarkantak. I feel great pleasure and privilege to be picked up by Dr. Abid Kumar Singh in the very eminent board of speakers. Eminent speakers were there. So I feel very happy that he has given me a place to be come forward before you and to share my views with respect to today's topic of organizational learning and transformation. So once again, I'm thankful to him. As we all know that this particular FDP is being organized under the auspices of Department of Management of Mizoram Central University. I'm grateful to Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor K.R.S. Sambasiva Rao, and head of the department, a very dynamic head of the Department of Management of Mizoram University, for providing me this opportunity, wonderful opportunity to interact with all of you. Namaskar to all the brothers and sisters from the fraternity. I hope you have had a very great session, introductory session, and you might have enjoyed the deliberations made by a very eminent speaker from IIM, Professor Niharika Vohra. I was not having sufficient data because we are facing certain technical problems with respect to data. I was very keen to attend that particular session but could not attend. So once again, I regret for that. And onus of starting this particular FDP, because you might be having certain expectations with the speakers. I don't know how far I would be like satisfying that particular quest for your knowledge, for that learning, but certainly I am here not to teach you, but to it will be learning. It will be an experience for me to share something with you and to learn along with you. Because as you know that in these Corona times, we are prompted, we are forced to learn and to take up the challenges and to turn the challenges into opportunity. So this is one of the outcomes of this opportunity that we have started. We have learned to utilize the platforms, digital platforms, for dissemination of knowledge. So at the outset, I would like to just tell you that it is quite visible to all of you, my topic, that is kindling organizational learning and learning to learn through examples. So this is what my topic of today's presentation, deliberations, that is we want to kindle the organizational learning. And how do we kindle it? So the basic theme of this particular concept of organizational learning, when you go through, when you operationalize the definition of organizational learning, you will get to see that basically it speaks about learning through the examples. Means you have to see through, you have to watch your competitors, you have to observe them, you have to learn from their mistakes, you have to take the opportunity afresh, you have to sense it, you have to see how market is going. So it entirely depends upon your sensing capabilities. So it has a lot to do with learning, and that kind of learning, which is means you have to learn afresh, learning, relearning. So you have to reinvent yourself in this competitive world, in this competitive market. So ultimately, you have to learn. You have to learn the things with the help of the examples. Means what mistakes, what faults are being committed by your competitors, by the rivals. You can say, if you go on the negative side of that competition, rivals on the same field, you have to learn from that particular thing. So ultimately, the focus is upon rekindling and kindling the natural urge for learning. Okay. So this is how I express this particular heading of my deliberation today. I hope I am audible enough. And unlike other means, I was very much like skeptical about delivery of this particular session or presentation or like करने के लिए, I was very much like in the doubtful how to start, because basically given my field and my practice, I come from the field of human resource management. So basically, my approach for delivery or for taking any class or for sharing my experience, basically it comes along with the application of number of interventions. So I was very skeptical whether I'll be able to deliver, and that too when this platform is very new to me, because I'm habituated for online learning, teaching, in invoking online teaching and learning with the help of Google Meet. So out of the urge of delivery, like Amit ji has like धक्का दिया for me to learn this particular deliberate through this particular platform. So I just wanted to skip the basic part of this particular exercise, this particular workshop, this particular lecture, and that is ice breaking. Means it is quite obvious that whenever any FDP is like when you are supposed to interact with the participants, with your brothers and sisters from the fraternity, and in order to invoke the learning and in order to create the learning environment, you need to have, because you whenever you are face to face delivering with the participants, with the with the participants in the faculty development programs, you get to see the chance to interact with them, and then you can handle the session very well. And there is a focus group of the persons, those who can see, when you can see through their faces and facial expressions. This is how I feel that this particular limitation was there, but still I thought since it is this particular deliberation is about organizational learning and development and transformation, so let us transform all of us. I'll quickly take you through the schematic presentation of this particular topic. So I'll just quickly take you through the glance. I'll show you what topics I'm going to cover in this particular session. The very first session will be ice-breaking session. This is what I was talking to you. And before telling you about this particular schedule, I would like to make a reference that I have written here. I will consult through my notes here in order to make the learning more efficient. Let me make you one reference connected with this particular topic that I have taken. I was given by Dr. Amit Singh for deliberation. 2 days back, I was very fortunate to attend one of the programs led by Mahamahim Rashtrapati Shri Ramnath Kovind ji in his visitors conference on National Education Policy 2020. As we all are teachers, we are very well aware that this particular National Education Policy has been introduced now, and we are supposed to now take up this particular policy. We are the owners of in this policy ahead in practical implementation lies on our shoulders now. So he was very, when he was making a reference to the National Education Policy in the Visitors Conference 2020 being organized by Ministry of Education, now renamed after Human Resource Development Ministry, it is now renamed to National Ministry of Education. So when he was referring to his speech, he was making a reference to the skill orientation skill part of this new National Education Policy 2020. So he was very rightly, he very aptly made his reflections with respect to, just like a management teacher, he made reflections regarding learning to learn new things. He was making reference to this thing while making. He said that we need to learn and relearn the things, and we have to reinvent our skill sets. Very aptly said. I was very fortunate to hear the things from his speech. So I was just wanted to make you a reference of that particular meeting here. Then I'll quickly take you at a glance because time is short. And I have an intervention to apply in between, and 2-3 instances. I will means 2-3 narrations are there in between, which are video clips that I would like to share with you. Continuing with online FDP class actually. So I'll quickly take you through at a glance the list of activities that today's we are going to cover. The very first thing will be an ice breaking, and this particular ice breaking will happen today first with the help of Digital Connect, because usually we used to break the ice in the physical setting. Face to face we used to break the ice, but since it is the new opportunity for us, let's see how we can convert this opportunity learning for invoking learning. Then the other part in the list will be topics that follows up immediately after this ice breaking session will be getting to know self-learning orientation. Means we'll get to know, means this particular section of my lecture will cover some of the questions which will develop you that particular urge to learn, or it will help you to learn things about yourself that you don't know about yourself, and that is connected with the learning. Then there is one more intervention that we are going to apply, that is learning style questionnaire exercise that will be applying, and that I have already shared with Dr. Amit Kumar Singh, and I will share it through my PPT also, my presentation also. Then I will discuss few of the learning concepts related with the learning and transformation. Then we will have insights into the business models, means how the new age business models are developed and how the companies are doing wonderfully well, how the new startups are picking up these ideas and they are converting the creativity, they are applying their creative ideas and they are converting the creative ideas into the ventures, and the ventures are very successful. Then in the end, we'll be discussing about the takeaways. So very quickly, I'll take you through this.
Sir, what's problem?
Kindly keep your eyes closed. I want all of you to sit in your Gyan Mudra and focus on what instructions I am delivering to you right now. We will be going for Mangalacharan, means in English we used to call it invocation. Means whom we are invocating. हम किसका मंगलाचरण कर रहे हैं? We are means हम लोग आह्वान कर रहे हैं. We are like invocating the Lord Almighty, the innate source of energy for betterment and universal good. Since we all share a cosmic connection, since the cosmic energy is everywhere in this particular nature, and we are connected through the Mother Earth. Since we all are connected through Mother Earth, we share a special bond. We have come here to share the learnings and collaborate for future also. So I would request you to let your egos, suppose if you are feeling egoistic, means we all feel egoistic at some point of time, to let go your ego, let go your false ego, let go the corona, let this universal be free from any type of sufferings and diseases. So let us recharge our subconscious, let us energize our subconscious and conscious of our mind. Let us be the purity of our heart reflected in our all behavior. So we pray Lord Almighty to give us the strength and courage to conduct our daily walk of life, daily works, business, career, life with utmost purity, honesty and transparency. So we share this special bond and we shall continue with this particular bond, eternal bond of brotherhood. So thank you once again for bearing with me. आप सब लोग कह रहे होंगे. Now you can open your eyes. With the help of this Gyan Mudra, we learn so many things. I hope again my voice is clear to you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So let us start very quickly. Now you can open your eyes and you can give me some attention now. Yeah. Now I'll go back to my original PPT. I hope it is still visible to you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So let us continue with the next part of our. आप लोग भी कहेंगे कि बड़ा ढीठ आदमी है. We are facing the technical problems and he is still behind, like ice breaking. Although there was no need to go for ice breaking, but ultimately we are learning. We get to see how effective this particular session is. I take the feedback later on. Now, continue with the next part of this particular. I was just wanted to show you this Gyan Mudra. This is how the Gyan Mudra is performed while learning something, while being in that meditating posture. Take up the things to be open from your mind and heart for receiving. So let us take the next session of this particular learning and transformation exercise session. This particular part reflects your, it will like reflect you about your own means learning styles. It will evoke some basic questions in you. Means या आपको कुछ basic questions prompt करेगा. It will prompt you some basic questions that you will have to answer. आपको उनको answer करना होगा. And make it sure that you are having paper and pencil with you, because otherwise it will be a monologue from my side. I'll be simply telling you the things to do, and you will not be doing it because I am not. I cannot see you from here. What exactly you are doing? You have to participate actually with the help of paper and pencil. That will double the like entertainment, and that will develop the learning. That will add on to the fun part also. So the first question that is prompted to you means you are prompting these questions to yourselves. आप अपने आप से ही ये सवाल पूछ रहे हैं, for example. So the what holds true, it says that what holds true with your own learning. So the very first question that is asked, जो आपसे पूछा जाएगा, when was the last time you have learned something? Because we are here to attend this particular session on learning and development, learning and transformation. So it has to be first tested on ourselves before we boast that we are going to change the scenario of industry. We are going to train people for learning. We need to ask certain basic questions with our own learning, because preaching is very simple. आप लोगों को पढ़ा सकते हैं, पढ़ाना आसान है, but to implement it upon self and to experiment with the self is the most difficult part. So when was the last time you have learned something? You have to write it down. What you have learned. I have like given you one example. In the recent COVID-19 scenario, we have learned so many things because work from home is like people have tagged this particular phenomena work from home. It was already there. This ages it was there in the industries. People used to work, especially in the ITES enabled environment. People can utilize the like internet technology, and with the help of infrastructure, they can work from home. It was quite normal in such industries, being the nature of industry, but it was difficult to like work from home in the heavy industries, in the manufacturing sectors, in other sectors of economy. So it was actually prevalent, this phenomena, but it has become now normal feature, work from home. So how this happened? This happened just because of the COVID-19 scenario. So people have taken up several hobbies, several new things people have learned. Some have pursued their hobbies. Some have pursued in the hobby section itself. They have learned how to cook food. Some people have learned the digital technology that people like me have learned how to prepare food, how to help when your maid is not available in the house, how to become a housemaid. Means you have to take the responsibilities in the household works. So everybody has like evolved in this particular scenario. So you might have evolved, you might have learned something. And what was that particular last time when you have learned something? So I think during this Corona time, it has given ample opportunity and time to spend with family. So you might have learned something of the discipline, something of the domain, something which is related with your household, things, your general scenario in the house, whatever it is. You need to write it down in order to understand your own learning patterns, your own interests, your own hobbies on the front of learning as such. Then the second question which I am prompting to you, to myself also, what forced you to learn anything in the recent past time? Means what was the force, that particular force, that invisible force or that visible force that has forced you to learn something, to take up something new as a learning. So you have to jot down the like the pressures or like the forces that has made you to change, that has made you to learn something, to take up something. You have to jot it down. Then the next part will be, next question will be, do you find any association between your learning and your betterment? Means, do you see any association between learning new things and the betterment that is being caused, that is being initiated out of your learning? Means sometimes we see that whatever learning has been made or has been uh, taken, has been developed. आप जब ट्रेनिंग में जाते हैं, you get to see, you get to acquire the new skills, you learn so many new things. But immediately, as a means immediate, we need immediate gratification of the things. हमको लगता है कि तुरंत ही आज हमने कुछ सीखा है तो maybe tomorrow immediately we anticipate the benefits out of that. So there is an association. Yes, certainly there is an association between learning and the better outcomes, or you exhibit the better control on the job. जब आप वर्क प्लेस पे होते हैं, you enjoy a better control of your job, of your life, your career, and in the job situations. So you exhibit the extraordinary set of skills, and then you earn certain reputation out of that. You earn reputation, you earn a good name for your own department, for yourselves, and then ultimately you put it to the use of the organization. Means you help the organization by that, by being functional element in the organization, because you bear that particular skill set with you. You have learned so many new things, and now you are free to experiment. Your organization is giving you that culture of learning. They are allowing you to experiment in on the job situations. So this way, means, do you find any association? And certainly there is an association. So this is an open question for all of us. Means certainly there is an association. There is no need to put a question mark against this particular question. Since we are like means introducing you with yourselves about your own learning patterns, about your own learning things. So what prompts you for learning? Then the next question is, do you think you are blessed? Means some people feels that, means they take it they are so very naturally talented. They feel that whatever learning, oh boss, this is my left hand can do this, execute these things. ये तो मेरे बाएं हाथ का खेल है. So some people are like blessed, means they are unmindful about their own learning pattern. They might be very like quick in learning, they might be blessed, but ultimately learning happens. So you get to see whether what type of like things happens with you in terms of learning. Do you feel that you are a blessed person because you can learn? Means unmindfully you may learn so many things. So this is how we need to ask this question about ourselves. Then, are you aware about your own learning pattern? Means we learn so many things in our lives. We encounter so many things. So many challenges are being thrown in the various arenas of life and career. We get to see many challenges and we get to see many opportunities. But are we aware? Means what is our own learning pattern? How do we learn? Are we following a particular pattern of learning? Or we are so methodical that we follow a particular method for learning? We have to be really very mindful and aware about our own learning patterns. So whether that particular learning pattern is like putting you behind, means you are very slow in learning, or you are very methodical, or you are a stepwise learner, or you jump upon learning very quickly, or you take up the things from the environment. You can pick up the things very quickly, and you can make out the sense. So ultimately, it depends upon your own learning pattern. So are you aware about your own learning pattern? Or you are typical, quintessentially you work in a particular manner. So you have to see what exactly happens with you when it comes to the learning environment. Then, are you, means I am unmindful about my own learning pattern and style. You may say that learning just happens with me. I am so blessed, I am so talented, I am so like very high in learning the things, picking up the things. मेरा quotient अच्छा है, I can learn. My learning quotient is very high. जल्दी से सीख जाता हूँ मैं चीजों को. So you need to be aware about your bit. It will help you to understand what are the other learning styles, how other people, those who are ahead of you in terms of their in terms of many things. Yes, अगर आपसे कुछ लोग आगे हैं, if they are performing really well in terms of their performance, so you have to really get to see what makes a difference between your own execution, your own learning style and pattern and reflections on the job, and how the other people they are doing it. So it will help you to understand what learning patterns other people follows and what are the good learning patterns, what are the different learning styles you get to see when it comes to organizational learning. Learning just happens. It does not require any systematic efforts. If you believe this thing, then you are certainly an individual, one who is a miraculous one. आप जादुई, करिश्माई, you are a करिश्माई person. You are a जादुई person. Means you get to see things happens with you. Just you don't require any systematic effort on your part. But certainly efforts are there. Actually, there is a process of conceiving, the process of learning is a systematic thing that follows with every individual as such. So we just move very quickly because I know that time is already running short and I need to introduce 2-3 things very quickly in order to put you to the thought process. There is a famous saying that thinking is the most painful job in this world. I'll quickly give you at a glance of a definition of organizational learning, which is a very simple definition of organizational learning that I have taken up from the archives, from the pages, from the internet. I have sorted out this particular definition for you, which is quite simple. It tells us that learning is a process by which organization improves itself over time through gaining experience and using that experience to create knowledge. So it is a quite very simple definition. And what I feel that when you put up an emphasis upon improvising or improvisation of organization in terms of gaining experience, so what exactly it refers to, what I feel that every organizations learn by this particular activity. They will have to take up this exercise to learn and to gain experience from the environment and to improvise themselves. So what I believe and what I feel that the earlier model given by Edgar Schein is still, I find it is very quite relevant over the period of, it has not become redundant in that way. It has not become out of fashion. The model was given by Edgar Schein. You might have, I'll just take you back to your memory lane. That model, the name of that particular model is adaptive coping cycle. The same cycle still I feel that it is still relevant in today's scenario also. Means you need to adapt to the situations and you have to develop a coping mechanism. But that coping mechanism should give you a leverage that should take you ahead of your competitors. So ultimately, it is a process that allows an organization to improvise itself. Means it tries to break the status quo of the organization. It is future oriented. It reflects upon the management of change or inculcating the change itself, embracing the change itself. It focuses upon that particular concept. You have to embrace the change. You have to challenge yourselves. You have to challenge your status quo in order to learn new experiences, in order to compete, in order to take the lead ahead of your competitors. Ultimately, it is about developing an experience, creating an experience out of the faults of the others, then creating the knowledge. And whenever this knowledge is created, it should be transferred back into the organization for the overall betterment of the organization, for generating there are several indicators of organizational learning, which I am not right now mentioning. Because that will make the lecture more monotonous as such. So I'll be skipping this particular part of further conceptual background of organizational learning. But there are 2-3 important points that all companies, that is important for all the organizations, that is creation, retention and transfer of knowledge. Means creation of knowledge is an important thing, then retaining that particular, or embedding that embeddedness is an important thing. You have to embed it, you have to keep retaining that knowledge into the system. Then you have to transfer the knowledge for the benefit of all within the organization, and that will certainly strengthen the overall organization. So ultimately, there are 2-3 things that I just wanted to reflect regarding this conceptual background of organizational learning. There are organizational learning theories, but all these conceptual things I'll take up later on because I'm already running short of time, I can see. And I don't know how much time, how much support I'll get from my own dongle, which I'm using right now. Weather condition is bad here in Amarkantak. I hope I'm audible enough. So let us get back to 1 or 2 clips. Very quickly, I'll show you. I am having 2-3 narrations with me in order to give you an example. I'll just skip this particular presentation part from here, and I'll share you 2 narrations in the form of video clips I'm having right now in order to give you more experience of organizational learning. And then I'll be prompting questions with you. I'll be asking you 2 questions that you have to respond. 2-3 people can take this particular responsibility to come up with the responses so that I can move ahead. I can understand very well whether you are learning, whether you are understanding the things intended from me, from my side, the same manner. Just a minute, I will share. Once again, I'll play this clip for you because this is a short tape. Hope I am audible, Amit ji.
Yes, sir.
So now this is the time for the audience, for the participants to come up with their response, or they can write down their responses. I'll be asking you a few questions related with this particular clip about your own understanding.
Sir, they
what
can
perception you have
they
developed.
can give their response in chat box, sir.
Yeah, definitely. But I'm not that much conversant so that I can simultaneously. Yes, I cannot handle all the things because this is a new platform for me, as I have explained you earlier. But still,
yes, sir.
I would like to ask. I will simply ask the questions. So I hope you have gone through this particular narration that I have pulled out of the bunch of videos that I am having with me. I have saved this particular video because you might have gone through, because now the videos are very easily available. So many videos you get to get through the different mediums now, WhatsApp and Facebook. But I like particularly this video where you can see that one of the teammates, you can say one of the worker in the team organization, he is very much enthusiastic and he is participating very well. That you can understand, that you can see. मतलब इसको अगर हम थोड़ा सा funnier side पे लेंगे तो you can see whether he is participating or not. But he is feeling that he is a core member of this particular team and he is participating like anything. You can see in this particular. So what problems you get to see in this particular situation is what may be the problems. What things are there, means what is your observation?
Yes, sir. Now you are connected.
Yeah. Thank you very much once again for bearing with me. I'm very much thankful to all of you. I'll directly come with the topic. Awaj is coming? Voice is coming?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. I'll directly come to the topic.
Yes, sir.
I just wanted to make it more interesting, but anyhow could not help with it. Very problemsome. Thanks once again, all of you, for being with me. So, as you have gone through, you have seen one particular instance that I have shared with you. The narration goes like this. You can see the bunch of people, those who are working in the organization, they are a team member and they are working, they are executing their work. So you can see one particular group member is very much interested, keenly interested and enthusiastic, is contributing in the work like anything. So you can see, I'm telling you this thing, that he is not at all seems to be participating. He is simply giving you an impression, giving all of us an impression that he is participating like anything. So you can very well understand what problems you can identify from this particular scenario. There may be several problems that you can chart out, that you can put forth आप हमारे सामने कई सारे बातों को बोल सकते हैं. You can tell me that this was the problem, this was. But particularly what I have found means out of this particular narration, out of my own learning, out of my own limited understanding, that this particular fellow or this particular like team lacks the unity of direction as such. Unity of direction की मुझे इसमें कहीं कमी लगती है. This could be the one problem. Then the other problem could be the unity of command, means nobody is there in the commanding roles. That is why he is enjoying the liberty of that particular, which he is not under the supervision. So nobody is there to control him. He feels that he is contributing in the best manner, the manner in which he is contributing, we all could see very well. This could be a learning lesson. Then I feel that a shared sense of responsibility is missing in this particular team. So, and one more thing which is connected with the team performance means he believes that whatever rewards will be there, whatever means benefits they will get out of this particular work, that will be uniformly distributed in the team. Means he will not be individually getting that particular benefit. So this might be a particular case. This could be like analyzed from this particular point of view. And one more thing from the point of view of learning will be there. Means the people in this particularly few people that you can see, means they are not committed at all with their organization and they are not committed to their team. There might be some problems related with some of these points that I have jotted down out of this particular. Then I would like very quickly, I will take you have to jot down means what could be the probable things, what could be the probable problems that you see in this particular narration. Then the second narration goes like this for discussion. I'll very quickly share, and then I'll skip one part. That is the assessment exercise of your like learning style pattern that I have already shared with Dr. Amit Singh, but I'll skip that part. It is a lengthy exercise. I'll quickly take you to the next part of the this.
I searched in 3 parts.
One more clip is there. Very quickly, I'll tell you about it. So I'll come back to the PPT once again.
PPT yes, sir, now it is coming.
Hello, Amit.
Yes, sir.
PPT is visible now?
Yes, sir.
Oh, so it makes the lecture very boring, but you get to see such technical things, technical flaws. So once again, thank you very much. We'll skip this particular part and I'll directly come to the action part of this particular PPT that I have like developed. I'll skip this theory part. What is why learning is important? So everybody understands now the importance of learning. There is nothing new to deliver about the advantages of having learning at place, building blocks of learning. Then there are learning patterns. I just wanted to pitch upon the learning patterns. So I'll just submit this PPT to Dr. Amit Kumar Singh. He will just share with you. I'll just skip this. I was just very much interested in sharing this particular part of deliberation. At this particular part is understanding. With the help of this particular survey, you get to understand your own learning style. So this particular questionnaire was very much important from the point of view of learning and development and assessment. So, and it was an exhaustive exercise. जिसको हमें करना था. So it would have taken 30 minutes at least in discussing and coming and arriving at the conclusion. But I am skipping this particular part once again. I would request Dr. Amit Kumar Singh to share this with the participants. And if possible, they could send back the filled one response sheet.
Yes, sir, I will share, sir.
Yeah, definitely. So you can get to see, you can see that there were many dimensions that would have given us better understanding of our own learning and different learning patterns of other people. It was very much interesting part of this particular deliberations. Now I'll directly come down to the learning, that means organizations that have learned very quickly and they have capitalized from this entire scenario of learning. They have like taken up the opportunity, they have grabbed the opportunity firsthand and they have set their own milestone. That means while I was surfing through the internet for developing some of the contents of this particular PPT, then I was searching for the top success stories of the newly set up startups. So I was thinking that I will not get anything out of that particular search, but the search engine optimized, understanding my intentions, the optimizer optimized, and I have.
Yeah, Professor Bag is disconnected. He is now trying to connect again. Now we are fortunate that our Vice Chancellor's connection is okay now. And I will request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, to say a few words.
Namaskar,
Thank
sir.
you, Amit, and thank you, WhatsApp. It is. I think you remember me when I met.
Yeah,
Came to your,
very well, sir.
I came to your university, no?
Yeah, sir, very well. We have shared the stage together, sir.
Yes,
One of the seminars.
remember.
Yeah,
I
I could
remember
remember
that.
very well, sir.
Yes, sir, I remember. That day you asked about Amit, no? That
Yeah,
day.
yeah. Yes, sir, yes.
It was unfortunate. I was there. It is unfortunate your internet is disconnected
Yeah,
several
yes.
times,
Mhm.
and I saw your hard lecture and your startups in the last you are mentioning. That is also very good. And today's workshop, actually I've been going and coming because there are 3 programs simultaneously going on in our university in 3 different departments. So I have to be going there and coming here and going there, like that. I have to be in that, all 3 departments. It was a wonderful presentation. Maybe because of disruption of the internet, people are not able to put the questions in questions and answer. Actually, they are supposed to put in questions and Q&A box. Actually, they are not able to put. I think some of them they put in chat. Like but questions, actually Q&A, it is not been like that. There is no audio. Some people they say that audio is not there, but questions and answers actually they could not put anything.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's
No,
fine,
no
sir, no
problem.
problem. And your lecture is very informative, and I think they have understood very well. That is why they might be not asking any questions.
Thank you, sir.
And
Thank you.
and it would be very nice the commerce management people to become entrepreneurs. They have to study the various startups which have been successful in the country, and those things actually you have mentioned very rightly, that they have to understand the scholars, particularly the young students of commerce. They should understand the business attitude of these particular startups and business communication involved in this, how to make a particular app developed has to be communicated very well and to be propagated very well to outside world to get big business. It is mainly involved with business. No technical compliance will be there, but how they can make it as a big business, it is only through communication, business communication. And it was rightly interpreted by you. Even though startups are being started, but they have to be propagated rightly, otherwise it will be not successful venture, any business. So it's a very good presentation. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind words and very good observations, sir.
Sir.
And your always your support, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you once again, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Nice to hear you, sir.